Hi, it's 7:15, day 3, and another misty morning, so I'm getting off early to do as much as I can before the sun comes up. So we're leaving Barcelos, and tonight I'm stopping at one of my favourite places, Fernandas, so catch up later. And it's a very early tile time for Tim. Look at that. Yeah, street legal over here. Very tempting. You know, Camino by scooter, that might be something for next year. Yeah, I just stopped at the Café Central for a coffee and water. What I don't understand though is, I'm going this way now, what I don't understand though is why it's called Café Central when it's right on the outskirts of Barcelos. Maybe it's lost in translation. And there's my yellow arrow. So it's Saturday today, and cycling is very popular over here, and cycling the Camino is really popular over here, and particularly at the weekend. So this is a little bit of another hazard that you experience, where groups of sort of sweaty European cyclists shoot past you, usually smiling the same on Camino, but you still have to be a bit wary. No garden is complete, is it, without a few flamingos? Look at that. So I booked up accommodation all the way through. I'd read on the forums that the Camino was particularly busy. Well, I've got to say, it's as quiet as I've ever seen it. Yeah, I mean, I've not seen anybody this morning. I only saw about half a dozen pilgrims yesterday, and 4 of those were the ones I sat and had dinner with, some people from New Zealand. So it only goes to show you can never tell. You can never tell. Just coming out of Barcelos now, moving out into the country. You can see it's misty over there. So ideal walking weather, really. Yeah, it's a nice little corner of Portugal where a lot of the property's been renovated and painted and spruced up. Very nice. That's the way I've come. Yes, and that's the way I'm going. Yeah, I like these little touches. There's a big maize field here, and then you've got like a little vegetable garden for the owners, I presume, with the Brussels sprouts, and they've even got a few, they don't look too healthy, I grant you, and roses and dahlias there. Look, it's quite nice, isn't it? So I often say that the Portuguese don't seem to upgrade much on the Camino, but this is new. They seem to have put in a pavement type jobby since last year, so you don't actually have to walk on the cobbles. It's really good. Thank you, Portugal. Yeah, it's 9:15 and the fog is just starting to lift. Just starting to see some blue sky come through. You see that it's still shrouding up there on the hills, which one of those we've got to climb soon, which is one of the reasons I wanted to set off fairly early, because I know there's a fair old climb. Yeah, so full marks for the old pavement up the cobbles, but this leaves a little bit to be desired. I always remember this bit, because you've got the road just here, and you've got this unofficial track here, on the and cyclist, and you've got that there. So not particularly safe if you're a bit unsteady, not drinking enough water and carrying a big rucksack, but so I'm going to focus, I'm going to concentrate. Look at that. I could have died. So I'm going to have to concentrate. Look at that. Sweet chestnuts by the bushel. Just sat there going to waste. Here's trees used to produce cork from the bark. You can see one's been stripped off and that will regrow. The other two just gagging for it. Tim, it's too fertile day. So behind me is one of my favourite landmarks here in Aberym. It's the big ass tree. I don't know how much of it you can see here, but I'm going to try. It just goes on and on. It's the biggest tree I've ever seen in Portugal, but I'm going to try another way of filming this.